YouTube viewers. You just missed the real beginning, but you should be here live. My name is Iain Lee. I want to say, gosh, we got people cheering and people subbing and all of that. Thank you. I am playing around with a couple of bits of kit tonight. So I need your help to let me know that the volumes are okay, that the labels are okay, that everything is working according to plan. You may hear some cats running around in the background there. Patty is just over there. This is unique, okay? This is the only, so far, the first phone-in show on Twitch.
I am not in a bad mood.
No, you can hear those drops, can't you? Right? You just maybe be quiet. Shh, 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 shh.
I am not in a bad mood.
You can hear those. Good.
Oonga, 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 shanga, oonga, oonga, oonga.
And this is going to be 5 nights a week, 3 hours at least a night. And it's your opportunity to phone in and talk about anything that you want to talk about. Let's try and avoid some of the burning issues of the day, shall we? I mean, who really wants to talk about the burning issues? Shall I open up? I should probably open up Skype, shouldn't I? And we'll see if anybody feels like calling in. This is just a test. This is just a little pilot, little soupçon of what we will have coming in the future. So if there are any technical problems, that's okay. That's okay. That's what it's about. And do you know what? I'm guessing that some of you are just here for the technical problems. Am I close? Am I kind of close here? Look at the viewer numbers. What have we got? My God, we've got 1,335. Let me do a few hellos, then we'll open the phone lines. Hello, Jen, Alex, Joe Bowers, Razor, Gatford. I think I saw Catherine in the chat earlier on. Hello to all of my mods. Welcome. The phone lines are open. 0203 286 6370. If you're calling from anywhere in the world, you can use Skype, TLNA. And what does this say? Razor says, blocked on Twitter, signed up via Twitch and still blocked. Name your price. What do I have to do to get unblocked? You could start by calling Razor, and let's try and find out exactly what went on. Thank you for the sub, Jam. Because I'm kind of guessing that maybe you done something. Kath is already saying, I told you to call this show technical issues. No, because I'm going to, by the time I start on July the 20th, this is going to be so smooth. It's not going to be smooth, is it? But it might be. Razor, call in and beg for forgiveness. And as you know, I am very magnanimous. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. If I could just ask the chat to focus on the show and focus on the person that is hosting the show and not anybody else, that would be really, really lovely. So let's just sit back and wait for a phone call. That's 0203 286 6370. It's the phone number. If you want to give us a call or Skype TLNA from anywhere in the world. Could really do with a phone call here, guys. Otherwise, Twitch have just signed up a real dud. Maybe the phone's not working. Maybe the phone isn't working. The phones could be down. I'll give it a call because maybe the phones are down. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. The phone is on, Catherine. Yes. Oh, hang on. We've got a phone call. We've got a phone call, and it's not me. Oh, hang on. Hello, caller. You're the first call on the last test of the late night alternative on what are we on Twitch? Oh God.
Yay!
Who is this?
Oh, and it's Franna.
Franna sounds like Anna, but Franna eats a banana. How many bananas have you had today, Franna?
7.
So no, you haven't.
I have.
That's outrageous. Can you? Oh no, I'm thinking of eggs. Eggs bind you over. Now, does that mean, Franna, that when they say eggs bind you over, you're not Pierce Brosnan? Let me replace you with an actual photograph of you. There we go. When they say eggs bind you over, does that mean it like makes an omelette in your insides?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, I just wanted to say I really like the hair.
Because I was growing it and I had a legal haircut from a guy. He came round to my house. It took 2 hours and it was too short. I showed him this picture, right? And he gave me shorts. When he went, the hair was spiky. So as soon as
it looks good. You were looking a bit dishevelled, and it really perks you up.
I think some people like the dishevelled look. I wanted to keep it a little bit. I wanted a little bit of length. If you excuse me. Excuse me.
What's it done, waiter?
Dirty. But he cut it way, way, way too short.
No, I think you're rocking it.
Well, thank you, Franna Banana.
Yeah. So anyway, it's good to have you back.
All right, it's nice. And I'm next week. I'm not doing anything. Monday the 20th,
I'm on holiday
Franna.
as well. Are you going away?
I'm not allowed to say for legal reasons.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I'm staying within the country, but just going south in that sort of southwest of England.
I'm not the coppers or anything. You don't. Have a lovely holiday, Franna.
I will do. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye. Hello, caller. You're down the late night alternative. Hello. Catherine's getting a haircut tomorrow, guys, if anyone's interested. Oh, that caller bottled it. Okay. Well, that's how it works. So, we know the phones work. Please, can you stop talking? Everyone focus, all right? This is one of the things I want to make about this show. As it evolves, and it will change, and it will grow, I really would like the chat to Iain Skype. What does that mean, Gatford? You're going to have to give me a little bit more than that, dude. A little bit more than that. I would like the chat to really focus on the show, and so I'm going to ask if anyone's not talking about the show, maybe this isn't the place for you. Hello, caller.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, who's this, please?
It's Matt.
Hello, Matt.
Can you get that bell ready, please?
Bell is at the ready, sir.
First-time caller.
Well, it's not a first-time caller bell, though, Matt.
What is
it? It's
a
first-time caller, long-time listener.
Yes, that is I.
How long have you been listening for, Mateus?
Oh, what, years? Or, yeah.
Bell, you get the bell, buddy.
Oh.
You get the bell. You get the bell, my friend. How are you doing, Matt?
Oh, I feel a bit sick.
Why?
I just had a kebab.
Oh.
And then I started eating some chocolate.
No.
And now I feel really bit windy pops.
You shouldn't. Yeah, kebab and chocolate is not good. I'm drinking this lovely anonymous fizzy pop from America. I can still get it, even though there's lockdown. I can still get American fizzy pop.
Is it made from grapes?
It's not made from grapes. It's I don't know, what is it made from? What is Coca-Cola made from?
There's a lot of sugar in that.
Oh, I love sugar. How much weight have you put on during lockdown?
About a kilogram.
Yeah. What? That's a tiny amount, isn't it?
Well, I've done a lot of cycling.
Oh, you're one of those. I'm a big old round. I've got a round tummy. Did you notice there, Matt? I started doing an Indian accent, but I am woke, and we're not allowed to do Indian accents anymore. So now, I moved over to a French accent, which we can do. Catherine, thank you for the subscription. Thank you.
Quick question, Iain, before you cut me off.
Oh, yes, Matt.
When you showed the hairdresser that picture of Piers Brosnan, was it
Yes,
the
sir.
right way up?
Yeah, it was definitely the right way up. Yeah.
Okay.
I know how to.
Can you cut me off?
Why? Let's go to another call. Let's go. Hello, caller. You're on the Late Night Alternative, Twitch's only phone-in show.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? You all right?
I'm on top of the world. Who's this?
But it's Sean and Holly and Chloe.
Sean and Bonnie and Chloe.
Sean, say hello, girls. Hi. Hello. They're just about to go to bed. We saw your little, whatever it is, notification coming up.
Okay.
And thought we'd say hello.
Who was this? How old are they? Because one of them sounded slightly sarcastic, if I'm being completely honest.
Probably. It was being sarcastic.
Hello.
Yeah, it was a...
Hello, girls. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, good.
Have you started your summer holidays yet?
No.
Oh, unlucky. Well, I mean, so are you back? Are you going to school?
I am. I'm not.
Okay. Well, one of you is going to do very well in life, and the other probably won't. But I'm not going to say which one. You can work it out in 50 years.
Anyway, Ian, all the best to you, mate.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Lots of love and luck to everybody. So this is it. We're in. I think it's working. Let's have a little look at the chat. My God, I've never seen numbers like this. 1,755. Live streaming and broadcasting. One great looking camera. It's the Panasonic Lumix GH5 if you're interested. Yeah. Catherine says secret business. Okay. I do. Everyone's been saying, where's Catherine? She's, doing stuff, and I miss her terribly, and I wish her the best of luck. But we are doing a rabbit hole this Sunday, so I get to see the idiot this Sunday. Hello, caller. Yes, hello.
I've written you a song. It's only short.
I've got a feeling you're going to be trouble. Why do I?
Listen, no.
No. No one can. Hang on a second. No one can hear you. Only I can hear you. I've muted you. Why? Because I just get the feeling you're going to be trouble.
No, it's a little 5-second song on helium.
Okay, let's hear your 5-second song on
Okay,
helium.
let me just get the helium. Ready? Ian,
Do you know where they get helium from? They mine it. This call's going to be trouble as well. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Mod calling in. Skype's not working.
Skype, I've just had a call on Skype, mate. So, yeah, Skype's working.
I'll go away then.
Thank you. Is Skype not working? Skype? What do you mean Skype should be working? Can someone... Right. Can someone please... That last call, the song call was on Skype. We had this with Gatford before, right? That was Gatford, one of the mods. Best mods in the business. And for about 2 years, he was trying to phone me at the other place, at Talk Radio. And he kept texting and saying the phones are down. And we did have problems with the phone system. So every time the phones were down, I had to get in touch with my boss, who would then get in touch with an engineer, who'd then reboot the system. It was a real faff. But Gatford kept texting in the phone's not working. And I took him at his word. He's a Christian, right? Those guys don't lie. And so we raised the alarm, called the boss. It turned out he'd been dialing the wrong number for 2 years. Been dialing the wrong number for 2 years. He'd added an extra number. It's not working, is it, Gatford?
Well, it is now. I was just about to send you a picture saying it's unavailable.
Right. Well, okay. Well, here's what we have done, and we're going to see the magic of Skype now. This is where the magic comes in. We go up to there, and we should. There we go. There we go. We got you, buddy. We got you. There's the man himself. We can see the callers. The future is here. Well, I had it. Here's the thing: to stop the people ringing in. To stop the bings
and the bongs.
What a lovely haircut!
It didn't quite come out like you, not
Too
exactly
short.
as I wanted it.
Too short.
Blooming happy.
Yeah, He looks good. And I bet you get that slicked back a little bit. You get that
Yeah,
beard
no,
shaved. You look good. You look proper smart.
They're not doing beards. I went in, can I get the beard done? They're not doing beards.
Well,
Which is fair enough.
You do the beard. You get a razor and you shave that, because that's not a beard, that's stubble.
I did that and it grew back.
You have to do it like every few days.
Well, that's just a faff, isn't it?
I have set Skype to do not disturb.
Ah.
Well, no, because that should stop the ringing. That stops the bings and the bongs. But you're now telling me. Please let me finish. Please let me finish. Please let me finish. Please let me finish.
Diva.
You're now telling me.
Yes.
That you couldn't get through when it was on Do Not Disturb.
Correct.
Please let me finish! Please let me finish! This is really important to me. The head of Twitch, Jeff Bezos himself, is watching tonight. He's in the chat. I've seen him in the chat. I will not reveal his name. But Jeff Bezos is in the chat tonight. All right? So, please let me finish. I am going to cut you off. I want you to call back immediately.
Okay.
So annoying. So annoying. And now, cats are all over the place tonight. Now, we will see if he can get through again. Did you get through again?
No.
This is what you're dealing with here, guys. So it works. It works. Who's the celebrity that's watching? Is there a celebrity watching? Not David Turner's. Not Victor the First. The Duck Pond Sailor. Welcome, everybody. This is a little tryout, a little pilot, a little test. It's just a little test. Just to make sure I've got all of the technical stuff that I need to get this thing off the ground, and then back onto the ground, and then on the road. That's who is this? Look, someone's called, and then let's call this person. Yeah, bings and bongs, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. What's that noise? Hello? What? Hello? Hello? Ah, there's a face! You won't be able to see me, but I can see you. Hello? We can't hear you.
Okay, I'm here now, Ian. Sorry.
Hello, who is this?
It's Katherine Samuel Smith here.
Hello, can I call you KSS? No, I'll call you Katherine Samuel Smith.
You can call me whatever you want to.
Can I ask, is the Samuel Smith a marital combining of surnames?
No, Daddy, Paul is my daddy, and I've emailed you a couple of times.
Okay. I'm very jealous of the what do they call it? The hyphenated names. I love it.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
Instantly classy.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Katherine? How may I help you on this wonderful, wonderful eve?
I just wanted to say hello, wish you luck for your new program, to say that you're very well supported by myself and my husband.
Ah, thank you.
And I've loved correspondence with you, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit, I suppose, about my dad and his life and the Yardbirds, Cat Stevens, bit of that kind of stuff, if you've got time.
Do you want? Have I got time to talk about a musical legend? Would you like to tell the listeners who your dad is and some of the stuff that most of them will definitely have heard of? This is amazing.
Okay, so my dad is Paul Samuel Smith, who is the bass guitarist of the Yardbirds in the 60s. And then he went on to be a record producer for Carly Simon, Cat Stevens, Paul Simon, Art Garfunkel,
I love it.
to name a few.
I love it. Which you may not know this off the top of your head. Which Carly Simon album did he produce?
Coming Around Again.
Oh my God! And of course, he did "Tea for the Tiller Man."
"Tea for the Tiller Man," absolutely.
Which is, if anyone wants to dive in, I went through a huge Cat Stevens phase. But if anyone just wants a casual listen, go and buy that. And I asked if he'd want to come on the show, knowing that he was going to say no.
Yes.
Are you phoning up to say that he's changed his mind?
No.
Oh, no.
Not even remotely. My dad hated every second, in a way, of being in the Yardbirds and on stage.
Wow.
He did, I spoke to him a lot about this, and in regards to being interviewed, he hates it. He hates the pressure of it. He loves jamming, as he put it, but he will not. He hated pretending to do the songs that everybody wanted him to do, and he didn't want to do he didn't want to do 3-minute songs. He just wanted to do his own thing, and he didn't like to be told what to do, which is why he went into record producing.
Oh, good.
Because then he could do what he wanted.
He was kind of the voice, the person in control.
Exactly.
And how is he? Because I'm imagining he's got to be in his mid to late 70s now. I would have thought
77. I think we found out the other day. He's great. He's living in France. He's living the life of Riley. He lives in Burgundy and Mercer, which couldn't be any nicer.
And he's safe at the moment.
He absolutely loves lockdown. Totally loves it. And as he quite rightly put it, I've been doing it for 20 years now. He is not a sociable guy. He's very stuck in his ways. He likes things the way he likes them, and he's tolerant to his grandchildren, who he loves and adores. But from a distance. He said when they were born, he said you can hold them up by the window and I'll wave at them.
I was going to say him and I would get on by not communicating, but maybe that's a little too far. But he knows. Is he aware? Because he's not. Because he was in the Yardbirds, but then obviously his longer career was producing, and obviously sometimes producers are well known. You can think of George Martin and Phil Spector.
Yes,
I had to mime a gun then to think of Phil Spector. Isn't that terrible? Couldn't remember his name, so I had to mime a gun. Does he? And people like George Martin, before he passed away, would know, I think, how much they are loved by people, the impact that they would have had. Does your dad know? Is he aware, do you think, of the impact, the emotional impact he's had on people's lives?
No. It's like, so, for example, again, because you said you were interested and I had that lovely conversation with him to say, you told me how much he meant to you. Yeah. Then we had that conversation, and he doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. He knows that Tea for the Teleman and Cat are hugely influential. He gets that. But he just doesn't think about it past that. It's not something that. And when people talk about Eric Clapton and they talk about the rest of the Yardbirds and how influential they all have been, he absolutely acknowledges that, and he's happy for them, because in a way he just did it to be part of a band, and he loves music, but he didn't want to do the commercial side of it, and he somehow got sucked into it all those years ago. It's such a strange phenomenon that somebody that can be so musical, and his ear, he's so gifted. At the age of 77, he's still working with Cat. He can still go into a studio with him and still pick up details and things that blow my mind. But if you say to him, wow, you're talented, how do you do that? He just goes, I just do.
Because he's just gone back and re-recorded Tea for the Tillerman.
So they redid, yes.
As
they went
older men.
Yes, so they were in France last year recording it and updating it and changing things. And some of the things he likes and some of the things he's less liking, let's say. Yeah. Tea for the Tillerman was so, what's the word, seminal. Yeah. You don't want to mess with it too much and ruin people's memories of it. But you also Cat, as he quite rightly said, that when he plays it live, every single time he likes to change it because he's bored of doing the same thing every time. So there are songs that he wants to redo and change, which it makes sense to me.
I suppose that's partly sad that he doesn't know that, but it's also incredibly charming. It's also incredibly charming that he's. I was going to make an assumption there. He's happy with his lot, is he?
Yes. This is, as we always used to call him, Toilet Ted from Teddington.
Oh, why?
That's where he came from, Teddington. He's a Teddington lad. Yeah. And he would never kind of try and be anything but that. And he would never, airs and graces are not him.
Good.
Not him.
At what point did you realise your dad was incredibly, completely different scale, but my kids, the novelty of me being on the radio and the TV wore off very, very quickly. And for a while, my boys assumed that everyone's dad, got covered in spiders on reality shows. Was there a point when it kind of clicked with you, the impact that your dad had?
I've got a cup too, and I'll keep it brief, but One when Art Garfunkel came to our house. That was
Oh,
quite
mate,
amazing.
come on,
But I was
Catherine!
very little. I was very little. I must have been only 6 or 7. But I remember Mum telling me not to swear in front of him because he didn't like swearing, so
Does
I didn't
Art
swear.
not like swear words?
No, I don't know if that's true. Oh, sorry. And one, yeah.
Go on.
So there's when Cat Stevens came to our house with his wife, and he only had about 1 or 2 children then.
Yeah.
And it was prayer time, and he went up into my grandma's room at the very top of the house, and in my grandma's room there was wallpaper that was full of kind of men and women frolicking, let's say.
Yes.
And basically
grandma.
doing all sorts of things. And bless him, he didn't notice this. And my mum said, just don't mention the wallpaper.
Don't mention the wallpaper.
Because he went for his prayers in there, and he, it was very specific. So that was quite a moment when Cat was doing his prayers in a frolicking room. And the last time would have been I can't remember the date, but it was sometime when I was in New York. I went with my dad for the first time, and we went to a very nice hotel, probably like the Waldorf or something. We were going to stay there the night, and we bumped into Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
And Eric and my dad hadn't seen each other since the 60s, since their fallout.
Wow.
And I went, Dad, it's Eric Clapton. And Dad was like, okay. And of course, my dad was trying to be good for me because obviously I loved Eric. And he said, okay, let's go and talk to him. And they talked. Oh, it was, yes, it was Nebworth. Nebworth 90?
It was 89, 90, I think he played Nebworth.
Yes.
And they hadn't spoken since the 60s.
So they'd never seen each other since then. And I was in the hallway of this hotel with my dad. And Eric came over, and he was charming and lovely and said, how nice to meet you. Why don't we do brunch tomorrow? My dad said, yes, let's do brunch tomorrow. That'd be lovely. Really nice to catch up with you. And then nobody did brunch tomorrow.
Didn't do it. Do it. Oh, no. Has he spoken to Eric since, do you know?
No, I'm guessing not. No, pretty sure he hasn't. But at least there's no angst between them. And there shouldn't be.
No.
Different people, different times, wanting to do totally different things.
Yeah.
And known for other things. So anyway.
Catherine, it's so lovely to talk to you. And for those who don't know, Catherine and I have been, we DM'd each other a little bit on Twitter, and then it kind of moved on to emails, and we've chatted a little bit. It's so nice to talk to you properly. You will call again, won't you?
I will, but I don't think I got any new stories. But I just wanted to wish you love and luck, and I hope this goes really well for you.
Just make them up. That's what I would do. I would just make them up. You can say, oh, yeah. And then I got drunk with Paul McCartney once, and it was fab. So lovely to talk to you, Catherine. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Iain.
Take care. Bye-bye. There we go. There we go. This is what it's all about. Just to say, if you Skype in, you won't be able to see me. You won't be able to see me because I haven't got a camera on that. Now, some people, that was wonderful. Thank you, Catherine. This is what we're going to get on the show, guys. Now, a little bit of beef going on in the chat. Mods, not quite. I'm wearing a Horace Goes Skiing thing, and I'll give the company a plug in a minute. Mods, not quite following the criteria here. I timed out other Catherine from the thing because she was actually being quite rude about the show. Are you in the chat, Catherine? I think you've been untimed out by someone. Are you in the chat? For those who didn't see it, and if you're listening on the podcast, and I don't think the chat gets shared on the what do they call it? YouTube. This all gets uploaded to YouTube. She was kind of being a little bit dismissive about the show. Go, fair play, this is brilliant. As though it hadn't been brilliant up to that point. Here's the thing. Catherine and I worked to... she was still timed out. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Well, no, I'm not sorry. I was being sincere. I know, but the implication, Catherine, was that it hadn't been good up until that point. And that made me sad. So I'm just... Get lost how I changed. So what are you saying, Catherine? Are you saying... I've got terrible window. This fizzy pop from America makes you very, very windy. Catherine, are you saying that the show is not very good? Is that what you're saying? It's okay, right. Do you think you could do it better? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I tell you what, if you think you can do it better, why don't you come here and do the show? And then we'll see if it's any better. All right? Why don't you do that? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Hey, mate.
Never ask, mate.
Come and sit down. Bring the microphone over. Let's turn that on.
There we go.
There we go. Come and get yourself in nice. There we go. That's it.
Let's see.
There we go. So you think you can do it better, do ya?
Well, I think it just misses a little bit of magic.
A little bit of the old...
She was good, though.
She was amazing, wasn't she? I tell you what, let's start the show properly. What you been up to?
Nothing much, been stopping in.
You're so tiny. Look how tiny you are. Come on, I'm just reaching under there.
Well, you've got the big chair.
I have got
I think
the
I
throne.
should have the big chair.
I have got the throne. Dear viewers, you are not seeing an hallucination. Tell them what's happening.
Well, I've got a new job. Working with this guy.
Hiya! So this has been the plan for ages and ages and ages, and we couldn't tell you. And there's a big press release that's going out in 55 minutes, and we've done loads of press already, and it's been a really big secret. But yes, on the July the 20th, when TLNA, it's like saying the PIN number, the TLNA. When TLNA comes back, it's this idiot and this idiot together, doing the show again. Hang on a minute. I think that means we need. Oh no! Hang on a minute. Why is my computer gone? Hang on.
Right. Okay. So.
Hang on a minute. What?
Why didn't you call it technical difficulties?
Shut up. Why is that? How does that not work now?
It's not my fault.
Why have my hotkeys?
You've got updates ready to install.
Remind me tomorrow about the updates. It was working. What is going on? Seriously, everything was working until you turned up.
I need to do some housekeeping just for all the hygiene fans.
Here we go. Tell them.
People are saying that we're not distancing. No, we're not. I'm his support bubble.
Yeah, and she's one of my 5 support bubbles. So it's all good. Hang on a minute. Let's. Why won't that?
Oh, now what have you unplugged?
You did it.
I never.
You did it. You bet you've done something.
I haven't.
Why can't we hear that?
Shall I go back upstairs?
Hang on, here we go.
That's old news.
Thank you very much indeed, dear listener.
Did you press something?
I will press something in a minute.
Grab pussy.
So,
now
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. We're going to be going out 5 nights a week for at least 3 hours a night. Thank you, everybody in the chat. So, we'll give a little backstory. If you want to call in, by the way, here's one of the rules of the show. If you call in, you can call in anytime you want. Oh, I feel so much more relaxed now.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I feel really tense.
You've been sat up on the top stone.
The cats were attacking me. Could you hear them scuffling about?
Well, because some of the cats' toys came through, and I thought that was you trying to get my attention. You need to make sure you don't go too far that way. Can we just check something? Okay, I just got. Hang on a minute. So that's that. And are you ready? So hang on. Say something. I tell you what. I'm going to say something dumb, and then you do a face. Oh, I didn't know you could download ebooks from a real library. But it turns out you can. Anyway, don't watch the show on your computer because there's a delay.
There's a delay on my brain.
There's a delay.
Right, go on.
So, what? Oh, we got a call coming in. Now, let's just take a call, shall we?
Yeah.
You take this one. Go on.
What do I say?
Whatever you want.
Hey, you're on the Late Night Alternative. Who's that?
Hi, it's Alice. Have you got your bell ready?
Oh.
I've got my bell.
I forgot mine.
Yep.
First time. No, hang on.
I'll get the
Long
script.
time listener, first time caller.
Boom.
What was your name, sorry?
Alice.
Alice, because what I can do is I'm just adding people's names when they call in. So next time they call in, we can go, hello, Alice. Go on, Kath,
I've
talk
been
to Alice.
listening to you, mate, since, I think, 2007.
Okay.
And
You must be tired.
I just wanted to ring up and say I love you both to absolute bits.
Oh.
And I'm so pleased to see you and just wish you the absolute best for this
Namaste.
little thing coming up.
Namaste.
Have you worked out what that means yet?
No, what does namaste?
It means I bow to you.
I bow to you, Alice. I bow to you.
Thank you so much, guys. And I'll
Thank you,
see
Alice.
you soon.
Tatty bye.
Bye,
Tatty
Alice.
bye. What's that language in the chat, please? We've got a call here. We've got a call. Hang on. You take this one again. Go on.
Again?
Yes.
Hello. Hey, hello.
We can see people. There we go. Look, oh, here we go.
All right.
Unfortunately, all of our listeners are ugly. All of the ones that know how to use Skype.
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
Well, look at him. He's like the last potato in the shop.
Oh, come on now. This is a happy moment. I'm really happy for you. Well done. Congratulations, Kath. How long before you start regretting this decision?
About 5 minutes ago.
That long? And you're a cheeky monkey, aren't you, Iain? You would leave
What's he doing with that guy?
Why are you wearing a rubber glove and why is it moist?
I'm doing the washing up.
Okay.
I'm literally doing the washing up.
Do you not have a dishwasher? And do you not have a chair that you could stand on to change that light bulb
mate,
behind you?
I'm working class, yeah? Some of our lights don't work, yeah? We don't have dishwashers.
There's for those who can see it. There's look at that broken light.
Oh, broken Britain.
Yeah, I know. It's been like that. Do you know? It's been like that for ages.
Yeah, I know. I can understand it. I think everybody's got a broken light in their kitchen. I've got a broken light in my kitchen.
Oh, don't try and relate with a working class man now. You can't give it none of that. But no, very, very excited, very happy for you. This is
whatever, mate. So
he's talking to you.
He's
happy for you.
He was starting to bore me. He's starting to bore me.
What's the phone number for these people?
Oh, for God's sakes, it's on the screen.
286 6370.
And what's the Skype?
latenighalternative@gmail.com. Oh, Skype TLNA.
Say hello to Val. Go on.
Hello, Val.
Hello, Iain and Kath. How are you?
Excited because my best mate is here, and the secret that we have been sat on for the last 3 weeks is no longer a secret, and we've got 2,218 viewers. How's about them apples?
That's great.
Brilliant.
It's nice to hear you and Kath back together and see you.
Ah, thank you.
It's
Val.
nice to be back, Val.
Well, are you sending my poster out this week?
We are gonna sign your poster. We're not gonna do it tonight, but we're gonna do all the posters on Sunday, and Catherine will post them on Monday.
Might.
What?
I will.
Yes, you will.
If I
That's a
remember.
lovely Val.
Yeah, go on, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Val. Tatty bye.
Bye.
0203 286
6370
is the telephone number. If you want to give us... God, I think this call's going to be trouble.
Do you?
Yep. Hello, caller. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hang on a minute. Who's this?
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm still getting used to...
I'm very good. This is hello from Brazil.
Hello from Brazil.
Look, he's actually in Brazil!
Oh.
You speak Brazilian, don't
no,
you?
I don't. I don't.
Nice, but it's still okay. It's still alive.
It's alive with... well, I don't want to go there too much, but it's alive with COVID at the moment, isn't it, Brazil?
Yeah, I'm in São Paulo right now.
Right. Why? It's nice to talk to you. Is your name Renato?
What is that? Sorry?
Your name, is it Renato?
My name is Renato, correct.
Hello, Renato. Nice to speak to you. What?
Nice to meet you too.
Are you just watching on Twitch and you saw this and you thought you'd join in?
Yeah, I just saw you. My friend Sandra said, let's say hello from Brazil.
Yes.
My friend Marcos from Toronto.
Yes. Yes. What do you? I don't know why I'm getting closer to the microphone. That won't. And what do you stream yourself, young man?
What?
Why?
How?
Do you stream on Twitch?
What do you mean? Like, it's my first time, actually.
Oh, it's your first time. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to say what we're all thinking. You are hot.
Ah, thank you.
You are a
long time I don't hear that.
Very, very good-looking man. I mean, thinning a bit on the top, but a very handsome young man. Don't you think, Catherine?
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Looking good.
That's
So
very nice. It made my day, my week, my year.
Wow. What time is it in Brazil? Like 3 o'clock or 5 or
It is like
7 or something?
5 o'clock,
5
5 p.m. Friday.
And what are you going to do? What's the evening? What's happening?
I was just working my computer. It's getting dark,
Yes, man.
and I just called you just to say hi. I'm gonna call you more times, actually.
Renato, you call us as much as you want, my friend, and it's lovely, lovely to speak to you. Thank you.
Lovely
Goodbye.
to talk to you too.
See you later, man.
Wonderful day.
Bye-bye. What a nice guy.
Brazil, mate.
Brazil. I'm accepting him. What a nice guy. I'm still getting. I'm fiddling around a little bit, guys, because I'm still just getting used to where all my shots are set up, and I'm gonna change some of the shots around and stuff. So I'm fiddling around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This is the joy of this, right? Is that this goes all over the world. I should have played this to him. Look, we could have played this.
Good afternoon.
Because it's afternoon over there.
Yeah.
This will be trouble. Hang on, this will be trouble. Hello, caller.
Hi, Ian. I called last week, but the call was muted.
Right.
And the gentleman who said Dr. Murphy's better than you.
Ah, okay. You did it in a very strong Irish accent, correct?
Yes.
Goodbye. So this... What was I going to say? Something very important.
I don't know, but that joke wasn't any better in that voice, was it? We're going to be here, aren't we? Like 5 nights a week doing this.
So we've known about this for ages, right? So let me tell you how this happened. When I got the boot, Catherine didn't get the boot from Talk Radio. I didn't really get the boot. They just didn't renew my contract, and they wouldn't let me go back on and do a last show.
And the thing is, I've got a very special set of skills that they still required.
Yeah. So hello. There's somebody there. We can talk in a bit. Hello. Is this? Did it say Simon on my screen? Did I see?
Yep.
Hey Simon. How you doing, man?
I'm alright. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very, very well. I'm freaked out that we can see people, which is so.
Have you done that misty background? Looks like you're in a call centre, but I can see.
You can do that on Skype. You can make your background go misty.
Proper
Let's
posh.
try and. Okay, here's a game.
Let's try and work out what's in the background.
We're going to try and work out what's in your background, and you tell us if we're close or not.
Okay.
Is that a Hoover?
That's a guitar.
Is it?
I would say that's a guitar over his left shoulder. Oh, what? Hey, Mr. Bassman.
Careful.
What?
Copyright.
Oh, copyright music. We're not allowed to do copyright music. So I've got some non-copyright music here, which I found.
Generic.
Here's some scary music. You probably can't hear this, I'm afraid, Simon, but bear with us. This is breaking news music.
It's very loud. Is that as loud?
I'm playing with the things. And then I got some happy music.
Yeah. Break it down. Yeah.
Making love in the sunshine. Making love to a wonderful lady. Walk the dog in the sunshine. See my friends and they're driving me crazy. I got the COVID love for you. I wanna make sweet love all night through. I'm gonna run through the rain and cry because my baby said goodbye.
Gosh, there was a lot going on in that song. A lot.
I've really, really missed winding you up.
I'm surprised your baby could get the words goodbye in. All that activity. Supposed to be on lockdown.
Oh, Simon's revealed.
Oh, Simon.
It
was a Hoover.
It was a Hoover. Well done. State of your room, Simon.
That's why I didn't miss it.
State of your room. What are you doing? Oh,
there we go.
How you doing, man? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Now, you're a bit quiet. I think that's you.
What, just his personality?
Hello? Hello, Simon?
Is that better for you?
No, it's no. You're really, really quiet.
My mum says that.
Oh.
No,
Can you guys hear Simon okay, or is it just he's very quiet? Says Nelly. That's okay. We'll just talk slowly and really mouth it, so we know what you're saying.
Is that better for you?
No, I'm going to cut you off.
Oh, I liked him.
I liked him, but I couldn't hear him. Let's try this guy. Let's try this. So you can basically call in any time you want. About absolutely...
whatever you fancy.
Whatever you fancy, really.
Are we trying to keep it family friendly, or has that gone out the window yet?
No, family friendly.
Good. Okay.
Family friendly.
Yeah. And we're talking about the general family, not the Osbornes.
Let's try.
It's a reference for the kids.
Jerry wants to give us a call.
Uh-oh.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Chicka-bam, chicka-bam.
I had an obscene message from Jerry.
Tell him off. It was a bit out of order, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jerry's got Parkinson's. How long do we wait for? I know you can hear those bing bongs, but you can only hear them through my headphones. We
And
don't wait
mine
that long.
probably as well now.
So we've got people that want to add us. You can add TLNA on Skype. So this is it's going to get smoother as we go on, but
Well, there's no guarantee of that. We'll try.
It's not going to get that much.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to get that much smoother. So basically, when I left Talk Radio, Jeremy Vine did a tweet saying it's a real shame that that I left. I don't know Jeremy very well. In fact, I don't know him at all. I met him once. He came on the show, didn't he? I interviewed him. And I interviewed him around the time he had a book out. But there was also a big scandal about the amount of money
Oh, yeah.
that he was being paid.
Yep.
And so I interviewed him. And he was very gracious. And he said, Iain, you can ask me anything you want. I went, okay. So we talked about the book. Then at the end of it, I said, okay, we're done. He said, oh, you didn't want to ask me about the money. I said, I don't care. I don't care how much you earn. It's absolutely nothing to do with me. It's a story about nothing. Anyway, so he did this tweet. Twitch, Jeff Bezos from Twitch, saw his tweet because he's a big fan. Well, he was a big fan of the Matthew Wright show on Channel 5.
I mean, everyone was.
Exactly. Then he anyway, so it's a long story. So Jeff Bezos saw that tweet, checked the Twitch files, and discovered that I was a Twitch partner. And he sent me an email. He got a guy called Farhan to send me an email and said, would you consider doing the radio show, moving it over to Twitch? And by the way, Jeff Bezos is in the chat tonight. I've just seen him share again. I cannot tell you who it is.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. So someone from Twitch got in touch and said, would you consider moving the show over? And I was like, yeah. I wasn't exactly inundated with offers. Everyone said, oh, you'll be all right. You'll get loads of offers. I can tell you, I had one offer to do to do a day's work that would have been a week of links for a radio station that would have paid me £90. £90. And that was the only offer I've had everywhere. Oh, we got a caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, Iain.
It's Will. Hello, Will Guyot.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, man. How are you, Duke? You can hear him okay, can't you,
I can hear him beautifully, yeah.
Very clear line, as you'd expect from a tech expert.
Will's been sexing kittens today. It's words I didn't think I would be saying tonight. It's true, though, isn't it?
I have. It is. It's very true. And congratulations to you both. I can now contractually come on your show and talk whenever you let me, because of Twitch and everything. So that's nice.
Hang on a minute. I've lost where all the phone calls are. How do I get? Hang on a minute. That's me. That's me. Hang on. Stay there. That's you. I've lost. Hang on.
No.
I've deleted. Where has that gone?
How have you done that?
Oh, it's down there. I don't know. It's down. I've moved it.
Why is he in that corner?
I don't know. Let me get a picture of Will up. Hang on.
Social distance.
There's a picture of Will.
There he is.
Hi.
Because you weren't allowed on. You got in trouble for coming on the Talk Radio show, didn't you?
I'm choosing my words carefully, but I'm very pleased that you're on Twitch, and I'm very pleased that Katherine is joining you. And I'm also mortified that I actually revealed it accidentally on Twitter 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you don't know this?
Did he?
Because Will's been helping us out with PR and stuff, and he's a real whiz at that. Whiz, it's his job. And he wrote. I woke up one morning, and I'm only friends with about 8 people on Facebook, and one of them is Will. And I woke up and it said, I'm really proud that I'm helping award winners Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle launch their show on Twitch. And I went, because it's top secret, I went, no. And I had to WhatsApp him saying, Will, thanks a lot for the plug, but we can't mention it. We can't mention it.
Strictly unbongoed.
So he took it down. Thank you for being so prompt.
I know, it was good. I took it with good humour. But you know what? The thing I love about this, I've been sat there watching it, and you had a bloke from Brazil, and now you've got a bloke from Swindon. Isn't that good?
Exotic.
From Brazil to Swindon.
We've got just under 2,400 viewers.
Yeah,
That's
this is going
insane.
somewhere. I told you that the day you told me that you were doing this, I told you it would go somewhere, and it is going somewhere. Not that I'm psychic and prescient or anything, but I think you've both got something going here.
And I think I said to Will, yeah, it'll be all right. He downplayed it.
I mean, impossible.
Well, thank you so much for your help, Will. I think this might be something, actually. You could be right.
good luck. I really look forward to seeing Bob Mortimer on with you. Oh no, have I ruined another surprise?
No, you haven't.
I haven't, have I?
No, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. First show proper, July the 20th. Bob Mortimer is going to come on. The second show, I think we've got Dick and Dom are coming on. Third show, I'm hoping to
from
get
the bungalow. Sorry, I'm into
from Da Bungalow. Yes,
from Da Bungalow. Dick and Dom. I did a
they
thing
must
with
be
them.
like 60 now. Are they like really old?
They are in their 60s. But no, I did a podcast. They got a new podcast coming out, and I did it with them yesterday. And we recorded it on Zoom, and what a joy it was. I love those two so much, and what a joy it was to see them working.
Yeah,
it was magic, absolutely magic. So they're coming on.
Yeah, I think they've been working. They said I saw something that said they've been working for 25 years. Just imagine when you and Kath have worked with each other for 25 years. You and Catherine have done. You're going to be the Ant and Dec of Twitch. If that's
which one's which? Don't answer.
But, lovely to chat to you both, and I'll speak to you soon. Good luck with.
Cut him off there. It's getting on my nerves a bit.
Ant and Dec, eh?
So anyway, let me just take some more of these calls. Let me take. Okay, there's a caller. I'm nervous about it. Hello, caller.
Hi, Kath. Welcome to your brand new show. It's so wonderful to see Twitch taking on established stars like you. So, hi, Iain. How you doing?
Hey, cheeky guy. Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad. Oh God, look at that. That is a lockdown stone there. On Jesus, look at that picture.
Wow, you're looking beautiful, man.
Really? Oh, thank you. It's Paul, by the way.
Yeah, hello, Paul.
Yeah.
What's Paul?
You're looking beautiful, man. You know, we've all put on a little bit over the time. I went out for a walk today because I haven't done any exercise. I've done one bit of exercise in the last 2 months, and I thought I got to get out and I got to do something. And I went for a walk, and I got there and I was really bored, so I just came back.
Yeah.
Really
Have you forgotten what it is to think to yourself while walking?
Yeah. So, but I need to lose some weight. I need to get a little bit fitter. I don't want to get fit, but I need to get a little bit fitter.
No, I bought some. I bought a big amount of Cadbury's cream eggs at the beginning of lockdown, and I can't lose weight until I've finished eating them all.
Mm.
So I thought I panic bought cream eggs.
What, in case you would be able to ever get them again?
Lockdown.
Yeah. Well,
Lockdown.
It was crazy times back then.
Lockdown.
Everyone else is running for the toilet paper.
Yeah.
He spots the cream eggs. I like your work.
Yeah. Oh look, you can move over there. Look, I see how that works. Hang on a minute.
Look at his helmet.
Catherine.
It's beautiful.
So you can't do that on Ofcom.
I'm just fiddling around with picture sizes and shapes and stuff, and we'll get there in the end. Is there anything you would like to say, Paul, or are you just testing the technology tonight as we are?
No, I was going to say I had a haircut, and again too short, got carried away. I think it's a lot of people just panicked. I didn't do a lockdown haircut or anything. I behaved myself.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of regretting it. So
I wanted to have the hair a little bit longer, and as soon as we're allowed to book haircuts, I booked one in a hairdresser's. Then I thought, actually, I don't really feel that safe going in and sitting in a barber's, because barbers are normally quite small. So I booked a mobile hairdresser to come round, and I enjoyed having a bit of length, and I showed him the picture of Pierce Brosnan with the hair kind of slicked back, the way he has it in the Eurovision film.
Great look.
And this guy spent 2 hours. He's a really nice guy, right? And he's done a really good haircut. It's a really good haircut.
It's not the haircut you asked for.
It's not what I asked for. And he spent 2 hours doing the haircut. He's an airplane engineer.
Okay.
And he's doing this because the airplane industry is down. But here's the thing.
So he knows one haircut.
Have a guess how much this haircut cost. Mobile came out to my house and did it. Spent 2 hours.
Tenner.
Yeah.
Well, get stuffed. Who does a tenner? Mr. Toppers is more than a tenner these days.
I can get a trim for a tenner.
Of your head hair?
Mm-hmm.
25 quid.
12 quid.
Okay.
Not bad.
12 quid. And I was shocked because I thought coming round it would be like 20, 25 quid. So here's where I'm dumb, right? I gave him 25 quid. Even though it's a great haircut. It's a really solid haircut, right? And he's a really, really nice guy. We actually had a really nice time together. We enjoyed each other's company. But it wasn't a haircut I asked for, and it took 2 hours. And I gave him more than twice what it was because I'm an idiot.
You were just grateful to speak to someone different.
I'm an idiot, man. I can't.
Mine was 15, and I gave him 20 because in some sort of solidarity with barbers.
Yeah.
I just felt I'm so bad. Has anyone, Paul, have you ever said to a barber's or a hairdresser, "Nah, that's not what I asked for, mate. What have you done?" No one ever has. It's impossible.
No, when they get that mirror out and you can see the back, you have to go, oh, yeah, great, thanks very much.
I don't let them show me the back.
Why?
Well, first of all, he didn't have a mirror, so I was looking at the reflection. Here's another thing. So it's out in the kitchen.
So you said it was fine and you hadn't seen it?
I saw it after I said it. But we're sat in the kitchen and I'm looking at a very vague reflection in the glass, right? Then
in a window?
Yes, in a window.
Mate.
And then on a roof opposite me, what do I see? 2 pigeons having it away. I'm having to watch this while it's going on. But no, when I go to a hairdresser's now, for a while, they would show me the back of my head and I go, yep, that's the back of my head.
Yeah.
And now I just say, I don't want to see it, thanks.
What if it's all wonky? What if they've shaved like a crying cactus in the back or something?
Why would...
They have, by the way.
Why would they show it to me?
What?
If it was wonky. If it was wonky, they wouldn't want to show it to me.
Here's the way I look at it.
They?
You know, like when your kid shows you a painting?
Yeah.
Have a look at it. He spent 2 hours on that and you didn't even want to see how well he'd done. Just give him some props.
Oh, I didn't really care. The front looked all right. I mean, but also what you didn't get, I don't think I can recreate it, is he made it, it was very spiky.
Was it thin?
No, it was up like spiky, and it looked awful. Right, when it was spiky, it looked awful. And of course, I just wanted him out so I could do this.
Yeah.
Right, and so it looks great. It looks absolutely great. And David who called us earlier says a barber once cut my neck up badly. He showed me the back, literally bleeding. I said, "Cheers, mate," and tipped him. 0203 286 6370 Skype TLNA. When have you been let down by hairdressers and not stood up for yourself? Because you can't. It's impossible.
So many times. And
Mums
when they finish it off, your hair, it never looks right, does it? I mean, for women, you probably come out looking like, I don't know, Lego, you know, because they do it so perfectly. It's too much. And the first thing you want to do is go home. After having it blow dried and like put loads of stuff on it, you want to go home and wash it yourself.
Yeah.
It's got loads of hair in it anyway, hasn't it? Like lots of bits.
Mums, you go to a hairdresser's if they messed up one of your girls, though, wouldn't you? My mum did for my sister, Glitter Kitty, who was in the chat. She, Merinos, which was a barber's, but they started doing women's hair. But Merinos muffed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think my mum took me back to one place once.
And then, Merinos is on the Farnham Road in Slough. It's still there. And then I got my boy's haircut in Windsor, and it was Marino's uncle was doing it, right?
Gosh.
And it was awful. And he scared my kids. He really scared my kids. This big, old, round, slightly offensive Italian man scared my kids, and I didn't really know how to get out of it. Oh, Mum sent Joe back to the scene of the crime so he could redo it. I thought she went in there. I thought she phoned up, but maybe not. Paul, lovely to talk to you, my friend. Sorry, we left you hanging there, and I realised that must be weird. I need to get used to the video technology. That must be weird to do that.
But your hair looks beautiful.
I was just padding. I was video padding. So
thank you, my friend. Nice to see you, mate. Take care. Thank you. I have to get used to the fact that there are people hanging on and there's video and stuff like that, which we haven't had in the...
Yeah.
Didn't have that in the olden days.
No, we could do rude faces.
So anyway, Twitch got in touch and said, would you consider moving the show over? And I said, okay, yeah. Because I wasn't getting any offers. That was it.
Yeah.
Radio 2 and 5 Live and all of them said, oh, Iain's great. We're a big fan of his, but we just don't think he fits into the tone of the station at the moment. That's the reality. And then Twitch came back. Twitch came back and they made me an offer. And I said to Kath, they've offered me some money. And if we split it 50-50, would you want to come and do the show with me? Is it enough for you to quit your job? And we did a quick math and she went, oh, yes, it is. And so you produced one more show at Talk Radio.
Yeah, knowing that I wasn't staying. I had my resignation letter in the drafts and I thought, do I finish the week off? Because I did like a Monday and I thought, I'll do this day because I said I would do it.
Yeah.
And they'd given me time to think and everything. They've been really good actually that way.
Well, they they
No,
let
to
your
me.
mate. Yeah, I know. Well, but they let your mate go, who just won several awards.
Yeah, and
for
they knew
them.
it was terrible for me, so
Okay, but-
they let me have 2 weeks
okay.
to have a little think. So I thought, but you know, I'll be fair, and I went and did my bit, and I was thinking, do I do the whole? And then I did
That's
one-
old news.
Yeah, and then straight after the show on the Monday, and this is no diss to anyone that works there or anyone I
Go
was
on,
working
diss
with
'em.
at the time.
Diss 'em.
No, it was nothing to do with that. I just thought,
Diss 'em.
no, I don't need to do this. So I pressed send.
And so we're here, and we've known about this for ages, and we were going to announce it. Did I do a show on Monday? I think we were going to announce it last week, I think.
Yeah.
But we couldn't because there was ever such a slight mix-up with the contracts and stuff. And that was it. We were going to do it on Friday, which was July the 4th, and we couldn't do it because it had to go via America, and America, blah, 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 blah. So that's why we couldn't announce it then. And so we knew that we were going to announce it today. I think the contracts got sorted on Monday evening. And there's going to be quite a bit of press about it. We've already done an interview for The Guardian. We're doing an interview with the Metro and the Eye. You're going to get a better chair. I'm going to send... I've got a press release, which I'll put on the Twitter feed. It's unbongoed until 10:30. We've got an unbongo on us, which is exciting. And we think it's going to be quite good because you know that Twitch is... I know Kath looks stuck in the corner. I promise you she's not stuck in the corner.
I'm just small.
We're under the stairs.
What's your problem?
We're under the stairs. That's the thing. And I
Look,
can...
even if I lean forward, it doesn't bash me on the head.
No,
you can do that.
I know. So you know, we're doing this from under the stairs, guys. All right. But Twitch are getting behind this. I think they've put this on the front page of Twitch this evening.
Yeah.
And I think this could actually be. They've already, in a day or a week, I suppose, done more advertising than Talk Radio did in 4 years. Talk Radio stopped me doing interviews at the start. So Twitch have been amazing. So we're going to see how it goes. We're doing this for a year. I am going back to college. I am going to be retraining, so this will fit in with my college studies. And hello there, Mike.
Hello.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, man?
Mike.
I wanted to phone up when you were on the radio before, but I never got around to it. And
Okay.
it's great to see you both together again.
Hey, nice one, man. How are you doing? You phoned us up now. What can we do for you?
Nothing. I just wanted to show my my appreciation for you both because you make my workshop brilliant.
Well, are you a first-time caller?
Yeah.
Get the bell. Now, that workshop...
It looks the business.
That looks wicked, man. What are you doing in there?
Just sort of little sculptures and stuff.
Let's have a look.
Oh.
Hey, look at this. Look at that. That's amazing. What is that made out of? I can't quite see.
It's made out of steel. It is. It's going to be like a bonsai tree.
Of course it is. I can see it already.
I hate talented people. I'm so bad with my hands, and when my boys ask me to make stuff and do stuff, I just can't do it. It looks awful, and you get people like Mike who are dead good at it. Well, Mike, where about now? You obviously that's a Welsh accent. Are you in Wales or are you elsewhere?
No, South Wales, near Swansea.
Beautiful part of the world. Beautiful part of the world, my friend. And how is life tweeting you? Because I read the word tweet at the same time, an idiot. How is life treating you at the moment, man? Everything good?
Yeah, not too bad. Now they're lifting these, stay-at-home orders. We can go back out and try get some photos and, join in on life again.
Oh, yeah, because they were stricter in Wales, weren't they?
They've been stricter, yeah, 'cause they've been more sensible.
There was a 5-mile sort of limit. But that's been lifted now, thanks.
Okay. And because I'm not keen on going out, even though stuff is lifted. I don't really want to go.
No, it feels weird to me now, and people. A lot of people seem to be living like the last 3 months never happened, and I just can't.
They've not found a cure, have they?
I don't think so.
No.
They haven't, have they, Mike? You haven't.
Well, I don't know. I keep myself to myself, and I'm a photographer by trade. So what I do is I'm out in nature. I'm away from people.
Good.
I don't think I could go joining in like a lot of people seem to be doing.
I wouldn't want to join in. No one's wearing masks. It's only me that wears a mask when I go out to the shops. and I feel like an absolute lemon, but also I think, well, hopefully I'm not getting or giving someone the old COVID. But why don't people wear masks in a shop? Wear a mask. I know some people go, well, I've got breathing difficulties, okay, I get that. And I know that there is a tiny number of people for whom wearing a mask is actually, it really isn't very good for them. But for everyone else, just wear a flipping mask, you loons.
Yeah, I think people feel weird about it, and it takes more than one person in the shop to make it feel all right.
Go on, Mike.
Yeah. I think it's the same sort of thing as, you know when you sneeze and you sneeze into a tissue or whatever, it's the same sort of, just be tidy, you know.
Just be tidy with your fecal matter.
That's what we want, tidiness.
Mike, lovely to talk to you, mate. I'm glad you called in. I hope we get to speak again. Thanks for showing us your workshop. Cheers. I'm just gonna ask this to move over here.
What?
I'm gonna move this a little bit. You can see. I know you can see where the legs are, because. Actually, it's this cable as well. Leave it for now, just because you are I notice you're lean. I'm doing it as well. I lean over here, and you kind of lean over there, and we need to find a way around that.
I need an armrest, is what I need.
We'll get
I'm
an
sitting on a
armrest.
dining room chair.
We'll get an armrest. We'll get a longer cable for this. This is what it's all about.
Testing, innit?
So, order needs chaos. So why are you and Kath not wearing a mask? Why do you think we're not wearing a mask? Why do you think we're not wearing a mask? Order needs chaos. Everybody, let's be quiet. It's now just order needs chaos in the chat. Why do you think we're not wearing a mask? Because I don't for a second believe that you're that dumb. You cannot be. He can't be that dumb.
Well,
can he? And it'll be a he. You can't be that dumb. Can you? Maybe you are. Maybe you are. We're not in a shop. We're a support bubble. For God's sakes, idiot. You take this one.
That feels very tense now. I don't know what we do.
Just say hello.
Hello, you're on the Late Night Alternative. Who's that?
Hello, good evening.
It's Katya!
Hello. I'm in my workshop as well, so hi to the other...
We don't actually have any evidence you're in a workshop, as this is a phone call, not a video call.
Can you bang something to prove it, please?
I know. Hang on, I've got my hammer.
A hammer?
There you go. Hold on.
There we go, proof.
So, okay, let me just explain. I'm using a landline because I just don't do, video stuff at all.
What, generally?
You've never been recorded visually at any point in your life ever?
Well...
There's no video of you at all?
Probably when I was a wee child somewhere, yes. But, no, I can't even my mum, she wants to speak to me on the Skype or something. It's too futuristic, I think. So I can't do it for some reason. Okay. So that's why I'm on.
But yet you're calling in to a live streamed phone-in show.
Bold as brass.
On Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that works, doesn't it?
I'm showing a picture of you on the screen right now so people can see what you look like.
Very similar, yes.
How do I look like? Because I'm not looking at you, so...
No, it's good. But good. We don't want you looking at us.
She doesn't like images.
We are very shy.
Okay.
We are very, very shy.
Congratulations to you both. That's awesome.
Fingers crossed it's going to be a girl.
What?
Is that not what she was talking about?
Bloody hell, imagine.
I want us to have a baby for the show.
No.
No.
For so many reasons, but that ship has sailed.
It's exciting, huh?
It's very good. Anyway...
you don't sound that bothered.
See you, what is it, next Sunday?
No.
What?
Are you coming to the rabbit hole?
When's that?
Oh my.
So the rabbit hole is on this Sunday, and it's the last rabbit hole we're doing for a while. Still plenty of tickets left. A link will pop up in the chat, and that's the last one. But then this show starts proper on Monday the Please don't correct me. That was one of the things that used to really annoy me at the other place. Monday.
One of the things.
There's a whole list. Oh, baby, there's a whole list. Monday. Did you just fart?
No, it's this chair. You give me this. Listen.
Monday.
Yeah.
The 20th of July at 9:00.
July. Okay.
July.
Are you around? Busy?
Yeah.
Going out.
5 nights a week. And then here's the thing. 48. So then afterwards you can watch this whole video with the chat, I think, on Twitch, on my channel. 48 hours later, the video without the side chat goes up on YouTube. and a 45-minute best of podcast will come out on what used to be the Rabbit Hole podcast feed. It's now the Late Night Alternative podcast feed. And now I can finally update all of the pictures and put you on there.
Good.
Catherine, not you, Katia. That would be weird.
She doesn't do pictures.
No.
Put on the pictures.
Okay, kind of feels like this call is just like petering out.
Well, I'm listening to you.
Okay. Getting on my nerves a little bit. Getting on my nerves a little bit. So, yeah. So the show is going to be.
So that's an actual job we've got now.
It's going to be anything you want it to be. You can call in about anything you want to call in about mental health. And I think for the first couple of weeks, it'll be like after the jungle, and we'll get a lot of people phoning up to see if it works. Hello.
Hi, it's Jackie.
Hello, Jackie.
Hiya. Oh, Kath, how lovely to see you.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's lovely. Is everything going okay?
Yeah, fair to middling.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a crappy time at the moment, but I'm all right.
Good. Well, good that you're all right.
Kath just said, and there we go.
No, good that you're all right. Bad about the crappy time.
She said she was having a crappy time, and Catherine went good because Catherine likes it when people are having a tough time because she's horrible like that. Why are you having a crappy time, Jackie?
Oh, it's a long story. My daughter's split up from her boyfriend.
Oh.
She's left him, and she's left my granddaughter with him, and I'm like piggy in the middle.
Wow.
So I'm trying to keep him happy with my granddaughter. I'm trying to control her. She's going for...
Hello?
She's having some tests done for ADHD. She's on antidepressants now to try and help her mood swings. So the last 4 weeks have been manic.
Aye. How are you with all this?
I've just got to be strong.
Yeah.
I've got to be strong for my daughter, who's been unbelievably upset and confused and everything. She should have done this 10 years ago. If she'd done this 10 years ago with her mental health problems, we wouldn't be where we are now. And I've got to be strong for my son-in-law and my granddaughter. And it's just getting too much.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm
all right. I'll get there.
You will get there. And that's the thing. You will get there. And crying is... what was I doing? I had a really good cry today. Comparatively, nothing in your league at all. But I've got someone coming to stay here next week because I'm going away. So I've got a lovely woman who's going to come and stay in my house and feed my cats. And we started talking about Velvet, my cat that passed away.
Because she'd looked after the cat
She'd looked after Velvet. And when she went, I had a lovely cry. And again, not comparative to your situation at all, Jackie, so I hope you don't think I'm demeaning it. But what I'm saying is, I just thought I'm going to have a cry for a little bit, and I'm going to enjoy this cry, and I know that at the end of it, I'm going to feel a little bit better.
Well, here's the thing. The emotion is already there, right? Letting it out can only be a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
but you don't want to go down that path where you think her boyfriend now saying he's so depressed, but he's got to look after Boo.
Yeah.
He's got to be strong for her, so I've got to be strong for him and try and struggle with Stephanie because she's fighting. And until her medication kicks in, I'm hoping once her medication kicks in, she'll be a different person again. We'll get our Stephanie back.
Yeah.
And it's just so frustrating because she won't listen to me.
Yeah.
And
well, she's ill. She's ill. And it's not her. It's the illness that you're talking to at the moment, and you're right. Hopefully, the medication will kind of subdue the illness to a certain extent, so that you get to speak to her. But also, if she is, if at any point it is too damaging for you, you're allowed to kind of step back a little bit.
Yeah, I am.
To look after yourself.
Yeah, today I sort of went right. I'm not going to answer any more texts because she's texting me.
Yeah.
To ask him. He's asking me to say, what's she doing? And I went, she's not a child. She's 30. She's 30 years old with a 9-year-old daughter. I said, but Stephanie, your priorities are your daughter.
I would respectfully suggest, and it's just a suggestion, I would never tell anyone what to do in this situation, but I would suggest that, or I would, let me ask, would it be possible for you to tell both of them that you're not going to pass on messages anymore?
It may come to that, but I'm just trying to play the happy medium at the moment, because Joey is trying so hard. He's become a full-time dad, and that's not been... He has calmed down so much over the years to become a dad and step up to his responsibilities. Yeah. But now, because Stephanie has stepped away from being a mum, it's become complicated.
Yeah.
It's just, and I've just got to be there for both of them, because if I fall out with him, I might lose contact with my granddaughter.
Well, legally you couldn't. It could become really difficult. It could become very difficult. Of course, he can make it difficult. Yeah. But legally you couldn't. Why might you fall out with him?
I don't think I will.
No.
But because Stephanie says to me, stop talking to him, stop saying this, stop saying that, and I'm going, but Stephanie, I need to keep a happy medium between me and Joey for Boo's sake.
I would suggest you carry on talking to him. I would suggest you talk to her, but maybe limit the talking you do to her if you're finding it upsetting and emotionally upsetting. But again, I just think about that thing of, you can still talk to them, but not pass messages on and say, you're these kids' parents, right? Yeah. You two need to text or email or go through a mediation or something. It's not fair to put it all on you, Jackie.
No, and I think that's a position you won't be able to win.
Yeah, I just want Stephanie to... She's only been on this medication a few days, so I'm hoping after 2 weeks, when she goes back to see the doctor, she ups the medicine or whatever, we'll get Stephanie back.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, have you got someone you can talk to who is independent of them? Have you got a friend that you can just offload to now and again?
I've got so many friends on social media, and I'll mention him again. Random British dude. He is just a star.
He's great.
The community thing we've got going at the moment, we can talk about anything.
Good.
I'm worried about one thing. I'm worried about is I think I'm falling in love with his mum.
Who's?
Hey, Iain, he's got his auntie over as well this weekend.
Oh my God!
His sister's there. They've just done a duet on his stream before I came over to you.
Mum.
Go and have a look, because his auntie's beautiful.
His mum sang "Creep" to me.
Oh,
blimey!
Okay. And I don't know if she'd had it. And there was a lovely bit. They got a green screen. For those who don't know, we'll talk about Twitch in a minute and how we can find other people that you might enjoy. It's new but he had a green screen, and at one point you have to go, "Mum, can you stop talking really loudly about your ex?"
Her favourite song when he does a karaoke bit during his stream, she loves singing the song "Creep."
Yeah, sang that to me. Yeah, I suspect
wait till you hear her sing that. Anyway. Kath, it's lovely to see you.
Isn't it?
Thank you.
And I'm gonna keep tuning in for a while before I go to bed. So have a lovely evening, and it's lovely to see you, Kath.
Thanks very much.
Lots of love, Jackie. You take care of yourself. Thank you very much indeed.
Creep, though, romantic classic.
Yeah.
You're in there. You're in there.
So nice to see you.
Thanks.
Really nice to see you. You're my best mate, and we haven't done a show together apart from the rabbit hole last time, because for the last 3 months of us working together on the radio, we were doing it in separate houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And it is so. I know some of you have said, well, how can you be next to each other? We're each other's support bubbles. It's all, we're very clean, and we're clean. We're very, very clean. I think that's what you need.
I've not been out. I've not been out. I've not even seen my mum. My mum's locked away.
I've not been out at all. This is we're very clean people. But I'd forgotten how, and it's still weird because we're not facing each other. We're facing this. I keep looking at this one, but we're facing this one.
Yeah.
Oh look, James Buckley's here. Hey guys, wanted to stop by quickly, say I'd love you to see you both on Twitch. I'm very excited to see what you both get up to on this new adventure, and this will work so much better. Whoa, hang on, chat, come back. Thank you, James. Lovely to see you, man. We'd love to have you on as a guest. We've got Bob Mortimer coming on. We've got Dick and Don. We'd love to have you on at some point and plug your channel and just have a chat, because you've always been so supportive to us. It's been amazing. But I've missed you so much.
Thanks.
You're my best mate. Even though you love... I cooked dinner and I cooked lamb tagine.
Oh.
Lamb
And he bought
tagine.
lamb. Fair enough, it was
Lamb.
lamb. But it wasn't big chunks of lamb, was it?
No, I bought minced lamb. Instead, and Catherine, that'll never work.
Well, no, I just said the
Never
texture
work.
will be different.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I said that. You said, it won't work.
No, you said it won't work.
No, you said it won't work.
You said, I've buggered this up.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I only
you
said
did.
that because you laughed at me.
Well, it's funny.
Hey, so it's nice to see you. That's what I was saying. You mocked my food and said it was ruined, and then we ate it.
It was nice.
And it was very nice.
Don't know what the Moroccans have been playing at all this time.
No,
Chunks.
naughty.
Should have been mincing.
Is there a Coke down there?
Yeah, mine.
Oh no, I don't want to sup from you. Have you opened it?
No.
Well, then let me have it.
No, I've been really polite. I really wanted mine, and
Have
I
it
thought
then.
I'm not gonna.
I've got a real thirst on.
Oh, you can have it. Oh.
Thank you very much.
Just one moment, please, caller.
Thank you. Where is it? It was on this chair.
It's on the stair now. Have it.
Thank you. Let's try this one. Hello, caller. Oh,
hello.
Look at this. Oh, look at this.
This looks like a lair.
This is what we wanted. We wanted a professional setup. Look at your hat. Hang on, what does the hat say? My name is on the hat.
Welcome,
what does it say?
Ian.
Welcome, Ian. Thank you, man.
The man's a cyborg.
It says on your screen, Dan. Hey, Dan, how you doing?
I'm very well. Yourself?
Listen, I've got respect for anyone that's got a thesaurus in the background.
Beautiful.
We're loving the thesaurus.
Yeah, I've not been through it much.
You should go through it. Have a read of the thesaurus. It's a great book.
Yeah, I do use it every now and again when I need to for work.
I use it for words.
For words,
or parlance, or
vocabulary.
Yeah, we go, etc., etc., etc. Hey, Dan, what can we do for you tonight?
I was just phoning to say hello because I'm only I'm not a Twitch pro by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a hobbyist streamer. But it was a tweet. The only radio guy I listen to be honest, is James O'Brien.
Oh, okay, yeah, love James.
He tweeted and said that you were really good and something along the lines like, you should check this guy out.
Oh, bless
and
him.
then I saw your name on Twitch and I was like, do you know when you've seen two things that it just didn't seem to make sense in my head? I was like, radio guy, Twitch. I was like, and it's great. It's great.
There we go. Oh, well, nice one, man. Well, thank you. I'm a big fan of James. I worked with him years ago, and we message each other from time to time. I wouldn't say we're particularly close friends, but I got a lot of respect for him, and he's always been very, very helpful and very supportive of me. And he's got you, Dan. What? So you do stream though, do you? What do you stream?
I stream video games, Destiny 2. You heard of that?
I have played. I've tried Destiny. I tried Destiny 1. I believe it was just called Destiny.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get very far with it.
No, that's fine. But yeah, just when I'm playing, now I generally stream it, and then I can chat to people I'm playing with. It just gives a bit more interaction.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I don't always stream. Sometimes I just play the game.
Yeah, Twitch is incredible because I followed Limmy. Limmy was in the chat earlier on. I think he's gone now. And I followed Limmy over because I'm a big fan of Limmy, and I was a bit of a fanboy, and actually I wanted to be Limmy for a bit. And I did, and I followed him over, and I couldn't quite work out what to do with Twitch. And I would play a few games, and I'd do like we try to phone in. The thing when it clicked for me was last year when me and Catherine did like an election special. Really silly nonsense, amateurish, just collapsed all the time. Election special on Twitch, and we both went, because we've been trying for years. I've been trying for years to bring cameras into the studio, and we did that show with Katie Puckrick with cameras and stuff, and I couldn't quite work out what it was we were trying to do. It turns out it was this. And Twitch is about to launch so much stuff. They're going to be showing sport soon, and they're paying a load of people to make shows so that it's not just video games. But watching people play video games is incredibly relaxing. My kids love it, but I love it as well. I'm a big fan, Dan. I like watching the retro stuff, the older stuff. If someone's got a Spectrum game going, I'm in, and I love all of that stuff.
No, it's great, the retro, because that's the thing. You can strip if you browse the game. I know it's expanding and it's backed by Amazon, so it's going to be going to be great. But yeah, there's someone. It's such a niche thing. You can find what you're interested in. You get interaction from whoever's doing it. You know, in terms of channel hopping, you know, you can randomly search. You can find someone you like and stick with them. And all the emotes and stuff are fun for people, I think, because I quite liked it as a viewer, and then I thought, well, I want to make my own emotes and stuff. So you end up getting involved just because you get sort of sucked into it. But it's great.
Dan, it's really nice to talk to you. What's your channel?
I'm Twitch TV/Hilly Heat.
Hilly Heat. Nice to meet you, Dan. We'll speak again soon, my friend. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. What a nice guy. And that's it. What a nice guy. And there's loads of nice people like that. So, for those who don't know Twitch, and I know we've got loads and loads of new people, there's loads of different channels, like thousands of channels. And what we'll do at the end, we're not going to do a full 3 hours tonight because we're a little bit out of practice. So we might stop in a bit. But I've just got a feeling about this one. Hang on a second. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that.
No, masks. You were on about masks.
Yes, mate.
How are you?
Whereabouts are you?
Sorry, I'm in Santa Monica, California.
Look at that! That
Gonna
looks
see the beach.
fantastic.
Hold on. No, I turned it off. Sorry,
We've lost you. We've lost you, Andrew. We got you back. Look at that, man. Now, are you just wearing the mask for our benefit, or have you been wearing that properly?
I've been wearing it properly all the way down to the walk to the beach.
Well done. Anyone else wearing masks?
Yeah, loads of people actually.
Good.
The vast majority of people.
Because no one's doing it here. In England, I'm talking about specifically the bits of England that I have been in. No one's doing it. And I have been out, and it's just me.
I mean, there's a handful of people not wearing masks, but yeah, that's one in a blue moon.
I love it. You're sucking it in. It looks like you've got a beak.
I know, it's because I've got this big COVID beard on. I
was trying to work out why there was a special effect that you were doing.
No, look, it's a terribly big beard. I haven't shaved since March.
Wow.
Which is very freeing. I haven't worn socks since March either.
Were you clean shaven in March then?
No, probably about a grade 2.
Okay.
So,
because I was tempted. I was tempted to go wild with the beard, and then I bottled it. And it's one of my great regrets that I bottled it.
Nice. Well, I don't know. You can grow it now, can't you?
Hell yeah, I can grow it now.
He's growing it as we speak.
Literally, I'm squeezing it out.
Why don't you make it the Twitch beard? Start it on the 20th.
Oh, there's an idea. So what are you doing there, man? You live there.
Yes, I work here. I've been living here for about 8 years.
Well done on keeping that accent.
I was going to say, you haven't got the transatlantic thing yet.
No, I lived in Australia before this for another 8 years.
Go on, you were going to say something.
We met a long time ago at Set the Agenda. Do you remember that?
Set the Agenda was a gig I used to do in Camden, and it was a variety night, and we'd always have a magician and a juggler and a couple of singers. And which night did you come to? Do you remember?
Yes, the one that Vinny did stand up.
Oh, that was in the tiny room, wasn't it? That was in the small, like L-shaped room. That was uncomfortable.
Yes, it was, because you were asking people where everyone was from, and I think we had spoken beforehand, and you left me to last. Has anyone come further than France or Germany? And I put my hand up, and I'd come from Australia.
Yeah.
And you nicely put him off.
There you go. Those were good. That wasn't the night we had the card ninja, was it?
No, Piff was on it.
Oh, Piff the Magic Dragon, who went on to win America's Got Talent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's over in Vegas.
But huge, miserable as sin.
What, the puppet or the man?
The man.
Oh.
Miserable as sin. I had to go and hail a cab. Really, really, really ungrateful and miserable. And I had to go and hail a cab for him. And it was weird, man. We did not... I know he's a huge star. Best of luck to him. I'm sure he's a wonderful gentleman now. We did not get on that night. It was orcs.
Wow. Interesting. I always thought that was an act, but I guess not.
No, that's real.
Okay, fair enough.
Andrew, listen, we're going to move on, but it's lovely to talk to you, my friend. You give us a call any time.
Will do.
See you later, mate.
Good luck with the new show. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We're getting calls from all around the world.
Incredible. That mask, though, really did look like a beak.
It looked like a beak. Have you got any stories you want to do?
Yeah, I've got loads. I've got loads of stories. I'm always packed to the gills with these things.
By the way, we're unbongoed. So shall I post the press release on Twitter?
Yeah, do it.
It's
not got any personal phone numbers on, has it?
No, it's just email addresses.
Right. Well, do you want some red flags? Whoa.
I've just been texted by Will.
Oh dear.
Your old place has 16 live viewers on Twitter right now, guys. We've got just shy of 3,000. Incredible. I didn't think we'd get anywhere close to this, and it will only grow. Let me see if I can find the press release on here, and you do a cheeky little story.
All right. This dating coach's 7 red flags to show he's just not that into you, right? And when you read this, you think, I don't think I'd be that into her either. Okay, here we go. A millionaire matchmaker. This is from the Daily Star.
Britain's greatest newspaper, done by the Sun.
The millionaire matchmaker lifted the lid on 7 warning signs that your partner is just not that into you, right?
Yeah, yes.
Bear in mind, it's supposed to be 7 warning signs. 2 of them are they're not talking to you anymore. I don't think that's a warning sign. I think that's the end.
Yeah. I don't know if I've got the thing.
According to a dating expert, warning signs can show you the other half is just not that into you. Anna Bay, who runs a school of affluence on social media, often gives tips to women about bagging a wealthy man.
Okay, yeah, let's bag those wealthy dudes.
The Swedish-born influencer is married to a rich banker, so she knows her stuff. She admits it can be difficult to get some affluent blokes to commit. In a recent YouTube video, she outlined 7 red flags that imply a man is wasting your time. These include flaking on plans. And here's the thing, right? Regularly cancelling on plans, okay, is one.
I do that all the time, though.
Being inconsistent, being unsure of his feelings is a big warning sign. These aren't warning signs. This is deal breaker stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then there's this one, chatting to other women.
Well, what does a chat mean?
Well, here we go. Anna's next opinion, she doesn't think men should talk to other women if they're pursuing a romantic relationship. She added, if he's talking to other girls on social media, even friends, that is a massive disrespect to you. Believe me, if he's really into you, he won't even be interested in talking to other girls. They're keeping their options open. That kind of assumes that he can't be friends with anyone else of the female persuasion. Apart from you.
Well, I wasn't listening to a word you said, if I'm honest. I was trying to remember... There we go.
Whoa.
I was trying to remember how to...
Do a screenshot, which I just heard.
Okay. Here you go. Why don't you take this phone call?
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. I got it. Go on.
Hello, who's that?
Hello.
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 Is that Iain?
This is Iain, yeah.
Hello, Kath.
Hello. This is Kath.
This is Iain.
Hello. I'm looking for some help.
Oh.
I think you might be in the wrong place, but let's give it a go.
Let's try anyway.
A song that you used to play on an unknown radio station that you used to be on recently.
Unknown radio station, yes.
Yeah. I need some help on finding out the name of it.
Okay. Well, what?
Okay.
Okay.
Without singing it, because we're not allowed
know
to.
we can sing a little.
Can you mime it for us?
I don't know. I don't know the name of it, so I don't know how to.
Well, I don't know the name of it because I don't know what song you're talking about.
Give us the flavour of it. What was it about?
Okay, ready?
Oh.
Papa. 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 Papa.
Oh, it's the theme to that film that Joe McGrath did.
That film?
Oh, The Magic Christian. Ba 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 ba. It's The Magic Christian by Herb Alpert.
Christian, hang on, typing in.
Yeah, okay.
By Herb who? Herb.
Herb Alpert.
Herb Albert.
No, with a P rather than a B.
Alpert.
Alpert. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Welcome, happy to help.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Good evening. This is what we do, guys. We help. There you go. The press release is out. The press release is on
it's all official, man.
Twitter. If you want to go and have a little look at that, and you want to spread that, if anyone you know wants to have a little chitty chat with us, we will do it. Hello, caller.
Hello, it's Alistair speaking.
Hello, Alistair speaking.
Can you see me? I've got video on.
Yeah, we can see you. We can see you, Alistair.
It's lovely It's lovely to see you and Catherine together again.
Please tell me you're in a rocking chair and you're not doing something rude.
No, I am rocking, but I'm not doing any. I'm not masturbating.
Okie dokie, that's good to know.
To clarify.
No, okay.
Oh,
he's
though.
gone.
That's
Oh
enough.
yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I can do this. I meant to introduce this. There we go.
Well, this is what these things are for.
This is what these things are thought. Do you know? I'm in my stupidity. Bear with me, guys. I forgot to add green screen on it. Hang on.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah. We want to add a filter. I forgot to do this. I got so excited. We're going to add a chroma key. Bear with me.
I'm wearing green. Is that going to cause a problem?
Well, yeah, because it's green screen, you muppet. Oh, no, it's okay. It's quite cheap, your dress. So
Is it Eck?
there we go. Who's this? Hello, caller. Oh, no, we missed him.
Oh, it's a shame.
Well, we missed, that's the number of calls that we've had.
Yeah.
More than the other place.
The quality as well, apart from one.
Yes.
It's me again.
What happened?
Hello.
I pressed the wrong button.
I'll press your wrong button in a minute, sunshine.
He rocked us right off his phone.
Push my button right up your jacksie.
All right, that's enough.
Ian.
Yes?
We've known each other a long time, but I've never offered you out for a fight.
Oh, Alistair.
Darling.
Can I bring my nunchuckers?
Bring anything you want. Bring anything you want.
All right.
But I think that I might win with my wit.
Gosh, he's rapey like wit. What you got?
Go on then.
No, I'm just joking.
Thank you very much. That was a joke. And that was a joke.
Player one wins.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Well, kind of.
I think we're done.
I'm done.
I think we're done for tonight. We've done more than we intended to.
Yeah.
We'll do a raid in a second. I'll talk about raids in a second.
What's a raid?
I'll talk about raids in a second. Little bit of business.
Go on.
When we start on July the 20th, there will be 6 minutes every hour of adverts, video adverts, okay? They come from Twitch. Twitch are kind of paying us, and the adverts come from Twitch. If you are a subscriber, and I'll go through this late, on the 20th, if you are a subscriber, you will not see the ads, okay? Several ways you can subscribe. If you've got Amazon Prime, because Amazon own Twitch, you can link your Amazon Prime with Twitch. You can subscribe to us. Oh, excuse me. We get a $5. Doesn't cost you a penny. It's a $5 you could never spend anywhere, right? If you haven't got Amazon Prime, there are 3 different tiers of subscription. I think one is a $5, one maybe 10 or 15, and one is 25 quid. When we start properly on the 20th, for the tier 3, the 25 quid a month subscribers, we are going to introduce a feature where once a month we're going to have a 30-minute production call with all of the tier 3s. If there are too many tier 3s for that, we'll spread it out over 2 or 3 calls. So we'll make it that there's no more than 50 people in each call. So that's just something to bear in mind. You can chuck bits and stuff like that. But there will be adverts, 6 minutes of adverts every hour as part of the deal with Twitch, and I'm very, very happy with that. And if you're a subscriber, you will not see those. Still way less than the adverts that got played on Talk Radio and the trailers, and there's no news. There's no news.
What do they see instead of the adverts? The show continues.
The show
right?
continues. There will also be every hour 2, 3, no more than 4 live reads from me and Catherine for a company that has paid us to promote them on here. We've got a couple of companies that are signed up. If you're interested, if you email latenigtalternative@gmail.com, there'll be 2, 3, no more than 4. We're not going to take on any more than 4 little 45 to 60 second things where we talk about a company that is paying us a few quid. You want to know why? I've got kids, she's got kids, we both got mortgages. That's why. It's a commercial business, all right? But we will be doing them in our own style. It won't be us going, well, we would like to thank Tommy of Tommy's Trucks for...
Although Tommy's trucks are excellent.
They are awful. That guy's a scumbag. we will try and make it as entertaining as we can, right? And actually, I don't really care what you think, because it's a business, and we're a business, and we've got kids to feed. And I think that's all of the kind of the housework that we need to do. Just because I know that some people will get a little bit disappointed. Oh, it's adverts. Someone's got to pay for it. Someone has got to pay for it. Let's take one more call. I've just got a feeling. Hello, caller.
Hey, Iain.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I think we're done. Let's say goodbye to Skype. Now what we're going to do is, and by the way, this is not my show. This is equal. If you read the press release, this is it. This is what we've been aiming for ages. Catherine's name is well and truly in the title, but it's Iain, Lee, and Katherine Boyle, just in the same way that you couldn't have Stills, Nash, Crosby, and Young. It just doesn't sound right. It just doesn't. Iain, Lee, and Katherine Boyle. It sounds. Does it? Yes, it does. Trust me, it does. I've studied these things. Well. So we're going to do a raid. What is a raid? By the way, thank you everyone. So many viewers. I didn't expect anything like this. I thought this would take a couple of months to build up, so thank you. July the 20th. We're going to do a raid. A raid? You know what a raid is?
Yeah, I do.
Go on.
A raid is where... Do you remember the love bombs we used to do on the radio? It's kind of
like that.
Which
we can still do on this, actually.
Yeah.
We can still do Periscope love bombs.
It's kind of like that, but even better, right? Because you might find your next thing that you like to watch on Twitch, right? And the idea is that once we're finished, you continue to watch someone else. So we're going to find someone on here who we think looks good and deserves your attention, and we're going to watch them for a bit after the show. And, we'll see what's what. There are loads of people doing all kinds of things on here, like talking stuff, playing games, playing instruments, singing, all kinds of stuff.
Takes a little while to find someone, so bear with me. By the way, so many calls. I missed about 25 calls. So if you called in and we didn't answer you, I'm really, really sorry. I'm just still getting a little bit familiar with some of the camera shots and some of the technology and stuff like that. But also,
from the 20th, we'll do 3 hours every single night, Monday to Friday.
Yes, at least.
There'll be loads of time for you to get on. And if you need to just build yourself up a little bit and get used to us and get used to the feeling of the show and the way we do things, then that's all groovy too. You phone up when you're ready.
Okay, so we're just going to see if we can find something. I try and avoid... okay, well, there's someone... Okay, okay, I can see a couple of people. I've got a fallback position. No, I know. That's exactly where we're going to go. We're going to go to a random British dude.
What, in the hope that you'll see his mum again?
No. Just because he's on and he's great. So this is... so what it does, I type in raid random British dude. It'll blow his mind as well. It will blow his mind. This is a guy that I follow. You might like them. It's a great way of finding other channels and other content. And it's kind of builds the community on Twitch. Loads of streamers do it. We haven't been contracted to do this. We just do it because it's a nice thing to do. If you like the streamer, brilliant. Click follow. Stick around and watch them. If you don't like them, that's brilliant as well. Don't be rude. Please play nice. Just leave, and you'll get used to it. I think it's a nice way of finding new, entertaining people. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my sister's there. Thank you, everybody that joined in the chat. It's so nice to see you, man.
Nice to see you too.
Missed you. Get out of my house.
I'm very missable.
Yeah. So I'm going to click on this. I don't think you have to do anything. I think you have the option to opt out of the raid. But if you don't do anything, I think you automatically go into the raid. So I can see that 526 of you are ready to raid. So we will say thank you very much. Thank you, Katherine. Thank you, everyone who watched, everyone who called in.
Yeah. We'll see you on the 20th.
See you later. Enjoy Random British Dudes. This will blow his mind. Here we go.